Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our Proverbs series. This morning, we are at the end of Proverbs. This is our final chapter, chapter 31. And this may be even one of the most well known chapters, or at least most talked about chapters of Proverbs out there, right? Of all the chapters. Let me know what you guys think. Is this, you guys hear a lot about Proverbs 31, and it talks about how a wife of noble character. And, you hear Proverbs 31 women all the time, just kind of like you hear about Ephesians 5 men, whenever we talk about men of character, right? So let me know what you think in the comments. Is this one of the more well known chapters of Proverbs that are out there? But without further ado, let's just get into this morning. And Proverbs 31 reads, The sayings of Lemuel. The sayings of King Lemuel contain this message, which his mother taught him. O my son, O son of my womb, O son of my vows, do not waste your strength on women, on those who run kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, to guzzle wine. Rulers should not crave alcohol, for if they drink, they may forget the law and not give justice to the oppressed. Alcohol is for the dying, and wine is for those bitter distress, is for those in bitter distress. Let them drink to forget their poverty and remember their troubles no more. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice for those being crushed. Yes, speak up for the poor and helpless, and see that they get justice. A wife of noble character. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She is more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. She is like a merchant ship bringing her food from afar. She gets up before the dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. She goes to inspect the field and buys it. With her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burns late into the night. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand toward the poor and opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for the household, for everyone has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. Her husband is well known at the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty does not last. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praises. And that is Proverbs chapter 31. And there's so many great verses in here. I really like where it talks about in verse 25, where it talks about that she is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. It goes on to say that her words are wise. She gives instructions with kindness, right? She carefully watches over everything in her household and suffers not from laziness. And I think that, we could all use that advice and take that into hand, right? And you know, find our strength and dignity and look at the future and laugh at the future without fear, because, as it goes on to say over here, she fears the Lord, right? And she loves our God, right? And that's who has her heart. So she can laugh without fear at the future and speak the words of kindness and speak the words that are wise and give instructions with that kindness, right? So that's just something that I take away from it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you guys take out of this chapter, and I'd love to hear from you. But praying you guys have a wonderful day, and stay blessed. And we'll see you to. Let's see. There's no Psalm series tonight, so we'll see you tomorrow night for Psalm 72. But have a blessed day. Have a blessed day tomorrow, and love you guys. God bless.